Hey folks, that Literary Lady here, and welcome to this edition of Literary Tip Thursdays. Today I want to talk to you about interviewing. I recently wrote an article for Christian Fiction Online magazine, which will come out on May 1st, so please check that out, about interviewing, how to prepare for an interview. And I want to give you a couple tips here before the article actually comes out. One thing I wanted to stress is, as an author or a writer, sometime in your career, you will be asked to give an interview. And one of the things that you need to do is make sure you confirm. And when I say confirm, what I mean is make sure you're confirming the date, make sure you're confirming the time, and when you're confirming the time, make sure you also confirm the time zone. That is very, very important. Make sure you also confirm the platform. Is it going to be radio? Is it going to be television or video? Is it going to be blog or chat? Now, in the case of Blog Talk Radio, they do have a chat feature, where a lot of listeners don't actually call in to listen to the interview. They will listen from their laptop, their desktop, or their tablet, and they have a chat feature where they can actually use to ask the author questions if they choose so. So make sure you confirm all that information. Confirm it upon being asked to be interviewed, confirm it a week before the interview, and also the night before the interview, just to make sure, because things do change. We have busy schedules, and either the interviewer or the interviewee may have a schedule change. So you don't want to not show up to an interview and leave the person that's interviewing you stuck, especially when you're doing a live show like Blog Talk. And vice versa. So make sure you confirm. Also, do your research. Make sure you're researching the person that is actually interviewing you. You want to make sure find out what's acceptable with that interviewer. I had an interview a while back where one of the person that I was interviewing dropped F-bombs, and if anyone knows me, they know that that's not acceptable for me. And had they done their research, they would have known that. But it's important to do that research. It's important to ask questions. Now, typically you would think the person that's doing the interviewing would give that information, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So it's up to you, because you're the one being interviewed. You're the one in the spotlight, and it's going to come back on you. So make sure you interview. Make sure you research their make sure you research their websites. And if you don't find the information out there once you're researching them, checking out their websites, call them or email them and ask them for the answers that you need to know, so you can have a more productive interview. So research, confirm, and then also lastly, I want to say, when in doubt, be professional. You can never go wrong with being professional at an interview. You don't want to drop the shock factor, like the F-bomb, or say something against a race or a gender or anything like that, derogatory, unless, of course, the shock factor has to do with your book and your title, which also goes back to researching who's interviewing you and seeing what their guidelines are as far as being interviewed. So again, in closing, I want to say, make sure you confirm, do your research, and make sure that you are professional, because your readers are watching you, and you want to make sure you keep that readership and that you gain more readers and more fans. You don't want to lose a reader by being negative, derogatory, and all that other stuff. So if you haven't had an interview yet, you will have one, I guarantee you. If you want to interview with me for On the Air with That Literary Lady, either via podcast or Blog Talk, send me an email at info@ontheairwiththatliterarylady, and we will try to get you on the air, either Blog Talk Radio or podcast or blog. I am that literary lady. I am that literary lady. It's been a while, folks. I haven't seen you guys in about 2 months now, but I'm back. I had to take a break, but I'm back. So it was nice seeing you guys today. Thank you for watching and tuning in. I'm that literary lady, and this has been your weekly literary tip, which is now called Literary Tip Thursdays. Have a good day.